Using the People Analytics dataset, we can create reports using historical data. Now to do this, we're going to go to Reporting and Report Builder. We're going to add a new report by clicking on New Report. We're going to leave a report type, in this case as table. From the data source, we're going to select People Analytics and then enter a report name, whichever you want. Next, we're going to select the fields that you want to include in your report. For example, we're going to choose week date, full name, department, and length of service. When you have selected all of your fields, you can rearrange them and edit them as required. In the group by field, we're going to select week date. And for our aggregate, we're going to select department. And our aggregate type is going to be count. This time we're not going to select any order by fields, but we're going to add filters. Although there are many fields that we can select, week date, right here, works very well when using the People Analytics dataset. In this case, we're going to choose 2 dates. One in the past, so June 8, 2020, and add another filter value for September 7, 2020. Now we're done, we can click on Save Report, followed by View Report. And here you can see the data grouped by week date. Now we're going to create another report, and this time for our report type, we're going to select column chart. And for our data source, once again, we're going to choose People Analytics. Once again, enter your report name. Moving on to the selecting a label axis, we're going to select week date. For our axis value, we're going to select department with an aggregate type of count. We're not going to add any groups, but we'll add some filters. Once again, because we're using the People Analytics dataset, we can select week date. And we'll use the same filters as we did for our table report. Now let's take a look at the chart options. Once again, if you are not sure of what these options do, you can always experiment with them, turning on and off, and see what happens next. So once again, we're going to enable drill down, and then drill down by clicking on a value, and then choose a report we want to drill down to. And also select one or multiple filters, which in this case, we only have week date to choose. So once done, we'll select Save Report, and then View Report. This may be exactly the outcome we exactly want to see. However, if we click on Edit Report again and see if we can make any changes to the report and improve the way it looks. So it is now impossible to change the report type nor the data source, but if we scroll down, we can add a group. In this case, we're going to search and select Department. We'll not make any changes for now, so we're going to go ahead and click on Edit Report, followed by View Report once again. So now that we have added a group by department setting, we can carry out a headcount comparison between June 2020 and September 2020 for each department. Notice that you can hide also departments, depending, by clicking on them on the legend. If I click on one of the departments in June 2020, we can see the data from the table report for June 2020. Likewise, if I click on one of the columns in September 2020 group, I can see the data from the table report for September 2020.